You guys remember that? It was an 80s movie. You know, again, I know I got some younger people that, what the hell are you talking about, Joe? It was called Mannequin. It was a good movie, 80s. The guy from Police Academy was in it. Move it, move it, move it. Sergeant, whatever. he was in it as a security guard. But there's a song that goes with that movie, Starship. We can do this thing forever or whatever. And I'm going to sing you a little song. They said Clif was crazy. What does he know? His webbot report telling us about some crypto named Tezos. All right, let's go right into a screenshot. All right. This is a site I was just searching, like, what was the actual ICO price of Tezos when it came out? And it says here from ICOdrops.com, Tezos, ERC20 token, symbol is XTY. One of those equals 47 cents. Okay? As you can see, it's down 34.59% on that page. On this particular page, which you all recognize very much so, is CoinMarketCap. It's been bouncing around a little bit, but the key here, this thing apparently just got like officially listed. And you can see all this volume. There's not too much volume, and all of a sudden, boom. So the exchanges that it's on is Gate.io and Hit BTC. And again, whenever I'm trading or wanting to buy or do something, I always try to make a habit out of going to the exchange that has the most volume. In this case, it would be Gate.io, but I also know, Joe, wasn't that the same exchange that was like giving Americans a hard time, and you know, we couldn't get the token, or we couldn't move our stuff, you know, KYC, all this crap? Some people, yes, some people, no. Like, I didn't have any issue moving my stuff. And I'm not sure why I didn't, but some people did. And I wasn't like behind a VPN or anything. Like, it was fine. So I'm just here to tell you now, Hit BTC, there's another one. There's $1.2 million in volume. So it does exist there. Although, you see that little asterisk, it says price is excluded from Hit BTC. So I would ask, does that mean Hit BTC is doing the old futures contract like they've been known to do many times? And it's not real tokens? Whereas Gate.io has the real thing? That's possible, so just keep that in mind. Now, the story behind this, as you guys know, Tezos. Get back so I can look at you. Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. So, my wife just got wrecked climbing over this little gate into the room, keep the dog out. So Tezos, all right, Webbot last year. And keep in mind, this is also Webbot data that was freaking great last year. Just want to throw that out there. And he says to me in Bix, he's like, you know, Clif is, he's like, hey, Tezos, he's like, no, he didn't say Tezos. There's a crypto, the data's telling me that there's going to be a crypto. It may already exist, but this crypto, it's going to have an ICO price like they all do. It's going to do whatever, but there's going to be a problem. There's going to be some kind of infighting at the top. Big problems happen. The thing, you know, whatever that issue is causes the token price, the crypto price, to just plummet because people now have lost faith. What the hell's going on? And he says the data suggests that it's going to tank when that event happened. Tank to below ICO price, 47 cents in this case, from what I've gathered. It's currently around $2, a little over $2. And yes, it was down 30-something, 32%. So, keep your eyes and ears open. Follow the price of this sucker. If this thing starts dropping to below $1, and you can tweet to me or whatever, but just give me the old, hey Joe, dude, Tezos is under $1. That way I can now laser focus. Okay, I need to watch this baby. Watch it today, watch it tonight, watch it tomorrow. Because if this thing goes below, where's Charlie? Charlie bit me. Charlie, say hi, Charlie. Charlie boy. Charlie. Burp, Charlie, it's the only way. Grandpa, I can't. Listen. So, the data surrounding this thing was not now, and I don't remember the exact date. September, August, September, October. Okay, I'm gonna go back in the old archives of my brain, and this date doesn't actually matter, just FYI. But I want to say, Clif's data said this should happen around August, I think, if I recall, of last year. And we're looking for coins. I got my eyes out and ears out, and I think I maybe even mentioned it to some of you guys. We didn't say which coins we were looking at because we didn't know at the time, but we're looking to see. And I think EOS actually came in because there was a little issue at one point with EOS way back when. You know, they split apart or something. Cliff's like, it's not filling enough data. It's not. Another coin? Oh, yeah, definitely not. Okay, all right. August goes by, don't see anything. September comes, and everyone's like, well, now that the time's gone, Joe, can you just tell us what you guys thought it was? Well, not yet, you know, because it might be off a little bit. Still nothing happened. And then I got to the point where I said, okay, I can go ahead and disclose that. I want to say this was EOS that we thought at the time that was a contender, but nowhere near enough data being filled on that. So Cliff says, look, I need about 30, I want to say he said he needs 38% of the data to be filled by the coin for him to say, thumbs up, that's the one. And this, and I think it was EOS, filled like 18%. He's like, yeah, I can't say that that's it. So we didn't want to tell you guys that either because, oh, I got to go get it, Whoa, settle down, guys, settle down. We don't know if that's it. I got to go get it. No, guys, settle down. You know, that happens. And then, guys, I told you to settle down, it's not the coin. What? You know. So that's why we didn't want to say anything, give you our top 2 or 3 thoughts of which ones it might be. Then all of a sudden, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think we got out of August into September, and then maybe October hits. And then the news comes out. Tezos, big blow up, the largest grossing ICO, $232 million ICO. Founders fighting with their partner. He took some extra money they didn't account for. You know, oh my God, lawyers, lawsuit, the things being... Because here was the thing. They said, we're going to release the token in December. We're going to release the token in December. We're going to move forward, blah, blah, blah. Then this happened. Ain't releasing nothing in December. The whole thing blew up. Lawsuit, you know, all that nonsense. So Cliff said, well, you know, it's possible this lawsuit could stretch out for 2 years. That was part of the data. Typical for a lawsuit to do something like that. And then maybe one of 2 things he said could happen. Either the token's finally released, but by then everyone's just fed up. I'm dumping this thing, and the rest of the prediction comes true. It tanks below ICO price. Or he said, you know, an alternative would be everyone gets refunded their ETH or whatever, or Bitcoin, because I think that ICO may have collected Bitcoin and ETH, but I don't remember. Let's just say ETH for the time being. But that it would be so valuable in 2 years, people would be doing backflips, because holy crap, my stuff's worth a lot of money now. My ETH and my Bitcoin, oh my God, you know, in 2 years later. So he said that would be kind of an alternative, but originally the data said it would be the token, really, that, you know, comes out in tanks, whatever. So, funny enough, they're moving forward with the project. From what I've gathered here, just looking on their Twitter, I haven't really seen too much. It looks like they've released the token. I think. I mean, I'm looking at their Twitter page. It sounds like it because they're talking about, oh, yeah, when we get on some more exchanges, such and such. I'm like, okay, sounds like they got out. They're on Gate.io at least, right? Normally these things do a nice run up. Sucker's down 32%. Doesn't mean anything right now. But if this thing starts to creep under $1 and gets close to that 47 cents, honestly, that's when we really need to start looking. And if it goes under ICO price, oh my gosh, whoa. His data will then be filled way more, which, by the way, it filled, I think, 60-something% data. Tezos did when that event happened in October. That's when he said, okay, that's it. That was the one. Data would back me up on this. That's the one. And we've been sitting here waiting right now. It's been months since October, obviously. You know, what is that, 9 months ago, roughly? 8-9 months ago. So the kicker here, and I do say if, because you understand all this is iffy. What about this? What about that? If this happens, it's iffy. If, okay? But I love these things sometimes, if or not if. But if this is the coin, and his data was spot on, we're going to wait 2 years, ultimately, later on. Then again, if this thing tanks below the ICO price of 47 cents, and to be honest with you, I don't know how much lower it has to go under ICO. The basic part of it was it just needs to go under the ICO price as part of that data being filled. But the other part of the data has been filled quite significantly, which is why it was 60-something%. But the rest of the story is you and I get in fire sale. We buy up the hell out of these things while everyone's panic selling or whatever. And we have to wait approximately 2 years, was what the data said. Approximately 2 years. But those who just bought that coin, got it lower than the ICO price, when the thing recovers and the team makes leaps and bounds with their crypto, the project, again, 2 years roughly from that time, which could potentially be 2020 from right now, middle of 2020, because we're in 2018, mid 2018, right? Just to give you an idea. But it would be epic. The return would be unbelievably epic in 2 years on that coin. Partially because it tanks below ICO price, but then the team takes off and keeps going with it and makes something great. So that's the whole story behind the web bot last year, the Clif's mystery coin. And if you want to go look at some of my videos in the past, just search that for that word. Jason, Realist News mystery coin. You'll see a few videos. You don't really need, I just told you the whole story, but I'm just thinking if you want to, just for the hell of it, you want to go look at some old stuff when we were talking about it. Eat your heart out, have fun. Yeah, on that note, may have another video to do here, check out the news cycle stuff and see that. And by the way, again, I was talking to this guy, I was telling you, did I mention the video or did I say it somewhere? Just having a little chat actually, and he brought up a good point. It's just something I don't think I've really officially ever done. I'll tell you guys, oh, I love you guys, take care. But I never say, you know what? Thanks for following me. Thanks for subscribing to me. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for participating, commenting. Not you trolls, forget you guys. But everybody else. Never really come out here to just say thanks. I do hear you guys say thanks to me, emails and comments. Thanks, Jokey, But I don't know if I ever really come out and give an official thanks. Here it is. Love you guys. Take care.